I know this is a dumb question. Do you guys have any like hockey cards or sports cards?
Here.
Oh, there. Oh, really? Okay.
I think even the labor section, only there.
Oh, only here?
Yeah.
No, I meant like sports cards, like
Well, I think we don't have.
Okay. Okay. Plan B. Aha. This will work. Okay, so I scrapped yesterday's video, or well, today's video from yesterday. Does that make? My video on my trip down memory lane from elementary school. There's one part I cut out, and a couple people mentioned their memories was playing hockey cards, which I just assumed everybody knew what it was, and so it seems like nobody knows what it is. So it was in the video. Here, you can watch the clip. Oh my God! So this covered area here, the covered area. We used to get hockey cards, and we'd put them up against the wall, like so. I don't have any hockey cards. And then someone would stand back here and throw their cards at the wall and try and knock the other card down. And you can see I didn't explain it very well, so that's why I cut it out. But I think I'm excited to share this because it was something that was fun and obviously fairly unique. So I'm going to try and share what hockey cards is. And I got called into work today, so this is why things are just taking longer than it's supposed to. I was supposed to be off, but you know, what a nice day. The sun's out. It's beauty. Okay, I'm taking this outside for authenticity's sake. Here's what we did when we were kids. The game of hockey cards. Okay, so I don't know how to explain it. So the 7-Eleven this morning they didn't have any hockey cards. So these will substitute our hockey thing. Give me a second. Imagine with me, kids outside at recess or lunch. These are a stack of hockey cards. Your favorite players from the team and whatever. So there'd be a kid walking around with his cards and saying, "Who do you have?" And someone else might say, "Oh, I have I'll play you for whatever." See, I can't even explain it. Okay, let's do this. One of these cards. Okay, imagine if you will, these are a stack of hockey cards, okay? And there's kids, it's recess, it's lunchtime, kids around. It's almost like it's the hustle. Everybody's trying to get someone else to play them for a card. So pretend this is a Mario Lemieux. And we'll pretend this is a Sidney Crosby. Okay? One guy's got one card, one guy's got the other. This is obviously a bad spot because I can't put this up on anything. So, the object is to throw the card up to the wall and get it closest to the wall. The closest one to the wall wins. This. So the first card I threw landed right there. And then the second one that the other guy would have thrown was right here. This is my card. I just won both hockey cards. That makes sense? Now there would be the other thing. So this is a way to get sort of a card in your deck, but there's the other thing where the guy has Sidney Crosby. Sid the Kid. I got Sidney Crosby. Put it up against the wall like that, and he'd be yelling, making the hustle happen. I got a Sidney Crosby, Sidney Crosby, and anyone who's got a card, any card, kid will walk up, making videos.
Oh, are you?
Did you ever play hockey cards in school? Like
No.
we put a hockey card on the wall?
No,
You don't know what I'm talking about.
no.
That's what I'm trying to explain.
Oh.
Okay, so then some other kid comes up. It's not embarrassing at all, is it? Oh, and more kids come up because they really want it. And you're trying to throw a card. I knocked down Sidney Crosby. That card is mine. The guy who put Sidney Crosby up against the wall, he gets all these cards for his collection. Now clearly we weren't actually collecting cards to keep them in good shape because the corners would get all beat up from throwing them at the wall and all the rest. And every once in a while some kid would he had enough of it and he'd just throw them all up in the air and it'd be scrambles. The cards would fall on the ground and kids would go everywhere, just picking up as many cards as they could. There was no money involved. However, it probably was a pretty good way to teach kids how to gamble. So I don't know if that's very clear or not, but that is what the game of hockey cards was. It's kind of fun. I mean, I don't think they did it everywhere because nobody seems to know what I'm talking about when I talk about cards, hockey cards. So, hope you enjoyed that little explanation. I felt it was important to share. See you tomorrow.